Now there's a light on.
There you go. Now
Okay.
it's going.
I'm Jackie Henry, and we're doing the listing presentation. This is my seller, Kelly. And we've already done our small talk. Hey, Kelly, let's get down to business and start discussing the listing appointment. I'm going to go over with you my agenda for today. This is basically just how I work and what we'll cover. Today, I will be asking questions to discover your needs, presenting and reviewing with you my marketing presentation. That's this, and I won't go over every single page, but we'll just hit the highlights. After we're done with that, we'll go ahead and walk your home and preview your home with you, and you can show me just like I were a buyer and walk through it. Next, we'll review my pricing strategy for today's market conditions, and then lastly, we'll arrive at a mutual decision about listing your home for pricing and terms and marketing. Okay?
Okay.
Great. If you have any questions, please let me know. Like I said, I'm going to start off with the seller questionnaire. And the first one is, and I know we've talked about this, but why are you selling your home?
It's too small.
Okay. What time frame do you have for moving? Like, when would you want to be in your new home?
Before school starts in the fall.
Okay,
I
so
would like to be settled and ready to start out the school year.
about 5 months.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I were to sell your home in 30 days, where would you go?
I don't want it sold in 30 days.
No, okay. Okay, that's too soon, right?
Too soon.
Okay. We need to
I need-
make it a transition then.
Yes.
You sell this and move right into your next home.
Yes, I need to do it
Okay.
in the summertime.
In the
I
summertime.
can.
Okay. And I promise I will never make you homeless.
Okay.
Okay. About your home, I like to know really what the homeowner feels the best features are about their home and their neighborhood. So if you can you name 3 things that you think are really make your property shine?
I think the size, although it's too small for us now, but the size before was a great asset. It was big enough for the 3 of us.
Okay.
Easy to maintain both inside and out. It still had a nice yard.
Okay.
And we just redid the kitchen, so I put a lot of heart and soul into my kitchen.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Okay. Did you design it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, fantastic. Everybody loves, that's the heart of the home, right? The
Yep.
kitchen. Now, what about your neighborhood? Do you like your neighborhood?
Love my neighborhood.
Do you?
If I could find a house in the neighborhood, I would love to stay in the neighborhood.
Okay.
Lots of kids, very friendly,
Mm-hmm.
very family-oriented, safe.
It's beautiful, too. It's truly a beautiful neighborhood. What mortgages do you have on the property?
Just the one.
Just your first mortgage, no
Yes.
home equity line of credits? Okay. Do you know about what your balance is on?
We're probably at 140, 150, I think.
Okay. Are you experiencing any late payments or any notice? Nothing
Nope.
of the sort? Okay. Now, do you need the funds from the sale of this home?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. And what time frame do you expect to sell your home in? I know we want to, be in by 5 months, but when do you feel that, you expect to get a contract on your property?
I think pretty quickly. I think it'll go quickly.
30 days, something like that? Okay. A lot of times when we're walking through the property and I'm previewing your property, I'll notice some things that you probably haven't noticed in a long time. Maybe, there might be a nick in the wall from a toy, or the floor might not be in absolute perfect condition, which is common for a home. So there's going to be some things that I'm going to suggest to you that maybe get repaired or spiffed up a little bit. How handy are you or your husband, to do these things, or would you need to hire somebody?
My husband is a contractor, so
Oh.
he will take care of everything.
Perfect. Maybe I can have him come over to my home and take care of some things at my house. What is your preferred method of contact? Do you mind
If
texting?
you need a quick response from me, texting and email. Texting would be the quickest.
Okay.
Email, and then obviously if you need to discuss something with me, I call.
Okay.
Just between 5 and 8 p.m. is not. You wouldn't have my 100% attention.
Yeah. I think probably any mom is in the same boat as you. So, what's your feeling about open houses? Do you feel they're beneficial?
I do.
Okay. What's your expectation regarding them? Do you feel that they should be done regularly? Do Do you feel that?
I'll leave that up to you.
Okay, so you're
Really
open
is.
for that. Okay. There's something called owner and private financing. Are you familiar with that?
No.
Okay. Owner financing is when you, as the seller, hold the mortgage and then the buyer just makes payments to you, basically. You know, there's more legalities in it, but is that something that you'd be?
No.
Okay. Now, the last question that I have is really one for me, because I want to know what's the most important thing that you're looking for in an agent that you hire to sell your home?
I just want to be kept in the loop. I would like to know that they're accessible, that I can
Okay.
reach them,
Okay.
that they're confident, they know what they're doing.
Absolutely. Competency is pretty important. I agree with that one. When we were over here on our agenda, I don't know if you saw it or not, but really communication is the key to a successful sale of your real estate. So I believe that as well.
Okay.
You know, really, you have a question, call me. If I can't take the call, I will call you back as soon as possible. Texting's fine with me as well. But I really want to make sure that we keep our lines of communication open. That's how we're going to get to the sale. All right. So now that I have that, I just want to go over, like I said, a few pages of here. The first thing I want to discuss is really our job as your marketing experts, okay? The first thing we need to do is we need to inform your sellers about the marketing conditions and marketing concepts that we offer to them. When we do this, we can go ahead and, you know, work with you to assist you in properly pricing your property to get the maximum exposure to the buyer pool. You know, this is really creating a perception of value. When we price your home in that little sweet spot, I call it, buyers really look at it and they're motivated to buy. If they're not motivated, they don't have that perception of value, they're not going to give you showings. No showings equals no offers. So it's real important that we work together, you know, to get you in that proper pricing mode. And you know, we'll go over that later when we talk about comps and whatnot. Arguably, one of the best things that, or the most important things that we as agents can do for you is negotiate the sale of your property. You know, my goal is to get you the highest dollar in the shortest time possible, and get you where you need to go so that you can accomplish your goals. You know, negotiating the sale is everything from price to home inspections to settlement date, you know, to really anything that is needed, and it covers a lot. So that's what our job is, and a little bit later we'll cover what your job is. But before we go into that, you know, I talked a little bit about motivating the buyer pool and buyer perceptions about property. This is just a nice little chart that I like to show you. This is really what buyers see. You know, a home goes on the market in 2 days. They're really excited. It's a new listing. It's a new property. They can't wait, you know, to check it out. And what they're doing is they're really buying online in their minds before they even go to a property. So if they're sitting at their computer and they're looking at this property and they don't feel the love for it right then and there, they're not even going to bother scheduling a showing. And that's quite different from a few years ago where they might have had the attitude of, well, let's just go and see. People are so busy nowadays.